Hello, welcome back to Custodome Productions, welcome back to the channel. So today I've had an idea, and this could honestly be the worst video that I've made yet. But what I decided I would do is I'm going to look at some Steely Dan fan fiction that people have written. I've selected 4 here, just the 4 that I could find on Wattpad. I haven't looked at these, I haven't pre-screened these, and I'm just going to read through these in the order I've found them, and see how they see what they're like. This, like I said, could be genuinely disturbing. So, yeah, be warned, I suppose. This is the first one. It's called Steely My Dan, Donald Fagen x Walter Becker. It's by Light Blue Lotus 13. All of these will be in the description. You can go and read. You can go and read these if that's what you want to do. And it's got lots of tags here, like Trader Joe's, Samsung, refrigerator, keyboard, yacht rock, homosexual. So you know, all sorts of tags on this one. Let's dive in and let's look at the first one. These were published. The latest part was published 9 days ago, as of my recording this. This is new. This is fresh. This is fresh off the press. This is the most up-to-date Steely Dan fanfiction out there. But we'll start with the first chapter. It's called What Is This Feeling? Donald's POV. September 15th, 1972. We've nearly gotten the album complete, despite all the commotion in the band. It's been a long time trying to get it done, but Walter's been doing great. I've started spending more time with him since we started working. Not like I'm complaining. I love working with him. He's a good pal. But recently, since I've been around him more, I start to notice more things about him. The way he laughs, the dazzle in his brown eyes, the way his long hair shimmers in the sun. Whenever I see it, I feel something weird, like I've got butterflies in my stomach. Okay. I guess this is taking place during the recording of debut Steely Dan album Can't Buy a Thrill, which I've made 2 videos on. Watch them. Watch the videos. But yeah, we've just started out, and Fagen is waxing lyrical about the beauty of his compadre in the band, Walter Becker. So let's see where this goes. My heart speeds up when I see him. I feel my heart race. It's a bit superfluous, one might say. But, you know. I started talking to Denny about my feelings for Walter, and he says I may have a crush on him. Okay, that's interesting that Denny Dias is immediately accepting of this. It's very progressive for 1972 that Denny Dias, guitarist on Steely Dan's first 6 albums, is so progressive, and I think that's really sweet. I think that's really cute. So shout outs to Denny Dias there for oh my god, it's gonna be an amazing experience. Honestly, I don't know what that feels like. I've never been into anyone until now. It's hard to accept it, but I'm developing a crush on my best friend. No one's POV, so this is assumedly the narrator. Walter arrived. My favourite band member, Walter arrived. Surname arrived, Mr. Arrived. Plays saxophone and accordion on all of Steely Dan's records. At the studio extra early, hopping his best buddy Donald was there practicing. God, he's so hot when he's serious and focused, Walter thought. Jesus Christ. I will just say right now that if this starts getting out of hand, and I don't think it will in this one, because I think in the description they said that they're not writing smut, because this is real people they're talking about here. So that's fair enough. I think that's an admirable position. But if this does start getting out of hand, I will at least give a warning, if not skip over it, and leave it up to the imagination. But it reminds me to share this on Facebook. Apparently, I'm not sure what my grandparents would think of me reading this. Oh dear. Anyway, let's continue. He peeked into the studio, seeing Donald practicing piano chords for a song he was writing. Walter opened the door and walked in. Donald was so focused he didn't notice Walter walk in. Walter's heart sank when he didn't notice him come into the studio. I think they're trying to fill out the word count a little bit here. That's fine. Hey Donald, he said sheepishly as he approached the piano where Donald was working. Donald's heart sped up as he heard Walter's voice. His cheeks turned a bright, fiery red. Hey, Walt. Just the idea of Donald saying, "Hey, Walt." That's very funny to me. Didn't expect you to see you in this early, he exclaimed, nearly excited. Walter had come in early. He was nearly excited. He wasn't actually excited. He was nearly excited. I wanted to listen to the newest mixes of Only a Fool Would Say That, Don. Walter lied. He had only come here to see Donald alone, to spend time together. Are we sure this isn't going to be smut? Are you lying to me, Mr. Blue Lotus 13? This is a bait and switch? They walked into the back of the studio and sat down on some old fold-out chairs, their thighs barely touching, making them both blush. Comment down below if you're enjoying this video. In the last minute of the song, they gazed into each other's eyes with a passion in them. They began to move a bit closer, their cheeks were on fire. Right as the song was about to end, David Palmer barged into the studio. Dave. Ruining Can't Buy a Thrill, and now ruining this hot, steamy romance. Hey, I'm back to record another take of Brooklyn, Donnie. Yeah, I can imagine David Palmer speaking like that, actually. Oh, wonderful, Dave, we'll get you set up, Donald said unenthusiastically. Walter felt a pang of sadness in his chest as Donald got up to leave, but he remembered that they were friends and business partners. That's all they were. For now. Ooh. Well, I'm glad that there's 2 or 3 other parts of this, because that would be an incredible cliffhanger to end on. No one's actually left a comment, by the way. Go and show some support to Light Blue Lotus 13 for writing this. Or don't, I don't know. Does this deserve support? I don't know. I honestly do not know. Let's continue to the next part. After the day was done and the sun started to set at the Village Recorder studio in LA, they've got the deets down, right? They've got the deets. This person knows what they're talking about. It's not historically inaccurate. Hey Walter, Donald called out. Yeah, Walter responded, his heart skipping a beat at Donald's voice. Do you want to go on a walk with me and maybe grab some food? Donald said. Walter's heart was beating out of his chest now. Of course, Don. Ready to go? Denny DS gave Donald a smirk and a wink as they began to walk out. Donald rolled his eyes at him. This is surprisingly quite a lot of support for this match in the band. I mean, I'm not saying, I don't know, maybe we'll have to wait for Jeff Baxter to show up to see if the support is unanimous. And Jim Hodder, maybe those guys are extremely homophobic. Who knows? So, what you want to do now, Donnie? Walter asked. Oh, there's a new bar that opened up on my block if you want to go there. They have chili cheese fries in there too. He perked up at the mention of chili cheese fries. Walter loves chili cheese fries. Well, that's a new piece of Steely Dan lore, that Walter Becker was a big chili cheese fry enthusiast. This is great. The two sat down across from each other and ordered their drinks and chili cheese fries. Donald watched Walter scarf down the fries at an alarming rate. He's super cute when he eats, Donald thought to himself, making him blush even more. Donald pulled Walter closer to him so that their chests were touching now. Oh no. Here we go, guys. I love you, Walter, my dearest friend, Donald whispered to Walter before trapping him in a tense, passionate, loving kiss. Walter returned the kiss, happily cupping Donald's cheeks in his hands as they continued the kiss. The two broke the kiss off as Donald said, "I'll see you tomorrow, dearest." Oh my god. This is a horrible image. Mind you, Donald does have some kissable lips. Especially back in the 70s. I mean, whoa, mama, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Walter too began to walk home, as he wondered if the kiss they had shared that night was just a drunken accident or something else. Was it more than just a drunk fling? Was it maybe even love? Okay, I've read the first 2 parts of 4 on this series by Light Blue Lotus. I'm gonna pause it there, and maybe if I end up doing a part 2 to this video, we can have a little look together and see how this story wraps up, or at least how this story wraps up for the time being. I just want to preemptively apologize to all of you who've watched this video. Maybe it would have been best if the world didn't know that these existed. That being said, like and comment if you want part 2. I'll do it. I'll do it. If this video gets 100 million likes. I hope you enjoyed.